A glimpse behind the scenes as the team... Great! To have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Kyle Kuzma out there with John Henson, and it's Parrish in at the 5. You take a look at the Heat. They want to make a statement here in the first game of this series.
Well, coming out strong is the best way to set the tone. A big win can last deeper into the playoffs as well.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Henson. Shot clock at 5.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that shot.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the evening.
That's right. 2 seconds.
The first free throw is good. So he hits both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone. He's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Ali. So it's Oklahoma City now. Miami making their last shot. First quarter, just over a minute played. Rebound Miami. Here's Carter. Carter Williams. Down low. Here's Sanders. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that time.
Kuzma against Gafford. The three is up. Gafford grabs the miss.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Carter Williams. Shot's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Chalk up two there. Here's Moncrief. Kuzma outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Carter Williams, the pass to Gafford. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Pass to Moncrief. Misses the layup.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Here's Ori. They set the pick. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Davis, he's checked in for Gafford. Miami shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Thunder trail by 6. So Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Kuzma up top. Six to shoot. Here's Moncrief. Yet to see a basket. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Pass to Ori. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Launches it from deep. The long-distance three is buried. He's got 5. Miami leading by 3. Here's Carter Williams. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carter Williams. Shot is up. No good from the wing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Ori, defended by Kuzma. Pass to Carter Williams. To the paint. Kuzma, that's good.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Carter Williams, pass to Ori. 3-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the inside, Harris. Blocked! Here's Carter Williams. He's scoreless. Pass to Ori. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. And the layup is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:22 left in the first quarter here. Kuzma outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Cheeks. Check by Davis. Pass to Moncrief. 6 on the shot clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Fareed, count it.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Thunder trail by 3. Kuzma outside. Pass to Moncrief. There's a screen. Here's Cheeks. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Smith outside. Pass to Horry. Here's Carter Williams. And that's not going to go. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
We've got Caleb Barton. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Josh Christopher. Then there's Davis, and it's Fareed in at power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Christopher misses. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Cheeks. Here's Theus. He's guarded by Martin. And he drives in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Carter Williams. Still no points. Inside. Here's Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Miami. Jackson comes in for Christopher, and he sinks the second. Here's Duncan. Pass to Washington. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. And Washington powers it through.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Carter Williams. Off target with the 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Jskr. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Jackson outside. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Carter Williams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Jskr, defended by Jackson. Down low. Here's Henson. And And it's blocked by Davis. Here's Carter Williams. To the inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Washington. Here's Moncrief. He has 6. Shoots over Jackson. Moncrief, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Davis with a screen on Washington. Martin, pass to Gafford. Here's Carter Williams. There's the drive. The game now all tied up.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
And here are the Thunder now. Isaac outside. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Smith passes to Ori. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Buries it from 3.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Fareed. Stripped away. Isaac with it. Gafford picks him up. Isaac, the pass to Cheeks. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Henson. Fareed grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Smith passes to Ori. To the paint. Here's Fareed. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well done.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
40 seconds left in the second quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Cheeks. Kuzma for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Smith outside. It's stolen. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Thunder. They're up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know. Taking a look at how that's it for us.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. John Henson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Parrish in at the 5, roaming the paint. No good on the shot. Heat trail by 4. The 3. Pass to Gafford. Defended by Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Back to Gafford. Cuts off the pass. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Beyond the arc, drains the triple. 11 points in the game.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Moncrief. He has 6. Off target from outside. Oh, deflected. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Misses the 3.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
For the tie. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Moncrief's got 9.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ori. From deep, another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Kuzma outside. Here's Moncrief. 9 points in the game. Pass to Parrish. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Carter Williams, the pass to Ori. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Henson. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Heat trail by 6. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And they really need to settle down right here and find a way to take care of the basketball. That would be my point of emphasis.
Pass to Ori. Here's Carter Williams. Connects from downtown. 19 points in the game.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Fires Here's the three, and another three for Oklahoma City.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
It's stolen. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Pass to Henson. Here's Moncrief. There's the triple. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Kuzma. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
I love how aggressive Kuzma is in transition. Terrific at finding ways to execute.
The teardrop. Here's Ori. Sinks the tray. Ori's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Three-pointer.
Efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And the Heat, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Moncrief. He's got 9. Clock at 6. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, you can feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 22.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Isaac outside. Puts up a 3. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Heat trail by 5. Pass to Fareed. Miami moving it around. Here's Carter Williams. To shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Wing shot on the way. The shot comes out. Thunder leading by 5. Isaac to pass to Moncrief. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Fareed. And here's Davis. Here's Moncrief. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. Thunder out in front, leading by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
And right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. They've got Josh Christopher, Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Collison in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Heat trail by 5. Pass to Gafford. Here's Christopher. Out to the right wing. Here's Collison. From 12 feet. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the Thunder making a change here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Kuzma. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Smith. And here's Gafford. Fader on the way. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
And good effort from Isaac inside the paint. Just refusing to back off and getting fouled.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
Heat trail by 7. Smith passes to Christopher. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Theus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Rebound Miami.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Cheeks, covered by Smith, to the paint. Theus, the pass to Cheeks. Now Kuzma.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Kuzma.
That's good from Kuzma. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half. One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Parrish with a rebound.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pass to Moncrief. Now here's Kuzma. He's guarded by Martin. Pulls up. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Heat trail by 6. Here's Carter Williams. Another steal. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Henson. Here's Moncrief. Inside. Henson's shot is good. Henson's got his first bucket in this one.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just throwing it on this half.
misses. He trailed by 5. Here's Carter Williams. From deep. It's money from deep.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Outside Kuzma. Here's Moncrief. Stolen by Gafford. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma. And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Erik Spoelstra's huddle. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Moncrief. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Here's Carter Williams. Book it!
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a
Clock at 4. Rebounded by Gafford. And so here is Miami. The finish with the jam.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Henson. Tries it from 16. Gets it to go.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Here's Carter Williams. Ooh, it doesn't go. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. With
a look at the Kings.
You know, tonight Greg's going to tell us a lot about how they match up in the series at both ends of the court.
Yeah, we can talk about how well these teams match up in terms of talent, but in terms of how they match up in style, that's what we'll find out right now.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Mitchell is out there with Green. Then it's Robinson. And it's Hayward. Now here's White. Siakam, a screen on Green. The 11-footer. Second chance effort. And Siakam with the layup.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Fires for three. Rebound by the Suns. Over in the corner, Green. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Aminu. Over in the corner, White. Stolen by Mitchell. Robinson on the wing. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now here's White. Siakam sets a screen for White. Aminu against Robinson. On the clock. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Here's Hayward. Siakam pulls it in. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to White. Siakam a screen on Green to the paint. Siakam misses.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Mitchell. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to see it.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Drummond with a screen on Mitchell. By Green. Can they get it? It's the three-point bomb.
And that kick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now, here's Mitchell. Hayward can hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
By Green. Pass to Drummond. White against Mitchell. And it's White missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
White against Mitchell. For three, Hayward knocks down the three ball. Hayward's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 7-point differential. Siakam sets a screen for White. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Here's White. After the Suns pick up 2, they get it back. And that one is good. Siakam's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
is in for the Kings. Jones comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Tyler Hero in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Phoenix also making some changes. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Hayward. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Green. Still yet to score. The tray. Giddey, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to White. Drummond with a screen on Giddey. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by White.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Monroe sets a screen for Giddey. Now here's Robinson. Now Giddey beyond the arc. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Pass to White. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Screen by Jones. There's Hero with the three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Green. That one's in. His first shot this game. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Drummond sets the screen for White. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Well, if you give White room to shoot from deep, he will torch you. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
Giddey with the bounce pass. And the wide open shot from Green. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
By Green. Kings moving the ball around. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Pulls up. Again, Sacramento.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hard work.
The Suns leading. And here is Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Suns lead by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. We're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They've got Josh Giddey. Hayward out there with Keldon Johnson. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Ross in at the two-guard position.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball-handling option.
Hayward against Aminu. And Jones sends it back. Here's Nixon. Aminu, the pass to Nixon. Screen by Aminu. Outside, Hero. Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Hayward. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And 11 points for Gordon Hayward.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Several teams changing it up here. The Kings trail by 3. Pass to Aminu. Back to Hero. Cartwright with a screen on Mitchell. Cartwright gets the bucket. Cartwright's got his first points in this one.
Well, in the pick and roll set, you expect Hero to take the shot. So when he hands it off, no one's ready.
Here's Hayward, and it's Phoenix scoring again. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Cartwright with a screen on Mitchell. Down low. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Cartwright.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Hayward, right side. Back to Mitchell. Oakley a screen on Hero. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Already a confident three-point shooter. The young guard, Mitchell, understands how dangerous he can be from there.
And he makes that one.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hayward. To the middle. It's stolen by Jones. Inside. He nails it. We're tied up. He's got 10.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Phoenix has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Now Hayward. To the inside. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside, White. Guarded by Green. Pass to Jones. Stolen by Thompson. Outside, Robinson. Now Mitchell. And here's Hayward. Three-pointer. Aminu grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Jones. And so Sacramento again turning it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Mitchell passes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th assist on the night.
If Green gets any space out there, he's lethal.
Siakam a screen on Mitchell. And White kicks to Siakam. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. And slammed in by Jones.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Inside, here's Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Launches it. And the Suns another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Down low. Tipped away. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Outside, Green. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. White with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 13.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
16 seconds left to play in the first half. Green taking his time here. From downtown. That one's not going to go. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Suns on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll be back right after this.
They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Taking a look at this. And that is it for half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Siakam. He's out there with Andre Drummond. Kobe White is out there with Aminu. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Unloads from 9. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Drummond. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hayward with a screen for Mitchell. And Hayward with the stuff.
And right now, Hayward is in his element. Once he gets cooking, keep feeding that man.
White dishes to Drummond. Back to White. Kings moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Siakam a screen on Green. And stolen by Hayward. Outside, Green. Hayward outside. Takes a 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. It's White on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell against White. Siakam sets a screen for White. And stolen by Hayward.
That's when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Well, remember, guys, size doesn't always equal athleticism.
Timeout called by the Kings. And it's the Kings with the ball, trailing by 13. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Siakam a screen on Mitchell. Looking to end the run. And Siakam with the nice bucket inside. Siakam's got his third basket of the night. Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Robinson. Hayward outside. 5 on the clock. Again, Phoenix.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The Kings trail by 13. Siakam sets a screen for White. Siakam against Hayward. Nice move. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Mitchell outside. Hayward a screen on White. Back to Green. To the middle. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And the Kings making a change here. Heroes checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Giddy's checked in. Pass to Green. To the paint. It's stolen by Aminu. It's stolen by Green. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Drummond is double. Outside, Hero. Defended by Hayward. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now Green. 14 points for him. And here is Giddey. From the arc, Aminu grabs the miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Hero passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
Robinson a screen on White. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hayward. Wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. That's now 22 points for Gordon Hayward.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Now, Hero, guarded by Robinson. Bobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, physically attacking the rim is something Drummond does well, and the lob pass only makes it easier for him.
White against Giddey. There's a screen. Inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Drummond. Hero against Robinson. This one for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's the Suns with the ball. They're leading by 8. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu. Giddey surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. And the jam by Craig Monroe.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball. Pass to Aminu.
Here's Vandeweghe. Covered by Johnson. Here's Vandeweghe. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Cartwright. Rebound by Greg Monroe. High post, Johnson. Down low, Hayward. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And it's a 12-point Suns lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for the Suns. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. On the court for the Suns, Oakley is out there with Greg Monroe. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Green, and it's Ross in at the small forward position. Monroe sets a screen for Ross. The three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jones with the screen on Mitchell. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Jones.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Oakley kicks to Ross. Pass to Green. Out to the wing. Oakley dishes to Monroe. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Ross.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Suns lead by 6. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. From deep, Green, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds now in the game. A rebound by Mitchell. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. There's the triple. Oh, through the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And he's good on the second.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
And he nails the third.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Here's Nixon, covered by Mitchell. Launches a 3, and another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from Wayne.
Back to Green. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Bobbed up there for Drummond. It's hauled in by the Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam.
So for the Suns, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Monroe. Robinson is subbed in for Terrence Ross. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayward. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
That's the 3-fly. The shot misses. Suns leading by 8. Robinson finds Mitchell. Here's the screen. Pass to Green. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. And now the Kings fast break. And stolen by Hayward. Green outside. It's stolen by White. Covered by Mitchell. Yep, that goes down.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Robinson. Now Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it. The Kings trail by 6. Defended by Hayward. Strong move off the glass.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Robinson, good! Some old school moves in the post.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And that one falls to Robinson. The Kings trail by 7. Covered by Green. Drummond the screen. Tries it from 19. Nails the jumper.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Hayward fired. Another chance here. And the lay-in, and he gets it done.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially in the offensive glass. Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim that came up empty.
Outside, Green.
On any ember of a potential comeback.
Timeout, Sacramento. By Green. Drummond trying to get himself free. Oh, good on the layup. Now Green. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Buries the deep ball. Here's Mitchell. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And down goes the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this
Meet the starting lineup.
Chicago starts out with the ball here. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Suggs, and it's Van Horn in at the 4. Barnes passes to Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down!
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion.
Exactly. He's guarded by Barnes to the inside. Here's Malone. Cole grabs the board.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Left side Barnes. Six to shoot. Back to Antetokounmpo. The Bulls need to get off a shot. That's good from Bull on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender quarterback.
Suggs, the pass to Van Horn. Pass to Hunter. He's guarded by Barnes. The Hawks need to get one up here. Suggs. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's Barnes on the wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Let's go with a 3 on target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. Pass to Bull. Back to Antetokounmpo. Chicago passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it from the corner. The rebound by Malone. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Hunter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Williamson outside. Hunter covering. Back to Williamson. It's intercepted. Here's Van Horn. Lays it up and banks it in.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Bulls trail by 5. Antetokounmpo, pass to Bull. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Malone. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Bulls making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Carroll's checked in. Here's Bull. Here's Hawkins. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Williamson. Sinks that one from the post. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
A monster down low. Zion is scaring.
Suggs finds Hunter. There's a screen. To the right side. Carroll. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. Antetokounmpo covering. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Williamson looking around. Shoots. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Suggs outside. Outside Hunter. They set the screen. Launches a 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Bull. A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. On the take. And the shot's good.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Antetokounmpo outside. 19-footer. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For Chicago, Zubac. He's checked in for Bull. Bryant comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Grimes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pass to Strickland. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. 4-3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. Thought he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Bryant. Zubac, screen. 6 on the shot clock. Basket counts. 6 points for him. And Atlanta with possession here. 6-point game. Here's Strickland. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. 4 on the clock. Hits it from the high post. Takes the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Atlanta on top, leading by 8. Stay with us now as we get set to bring... And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
They've got Taylor Horton-Tucker, and it's Jones in at the 4 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Hawkins. No good with the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Baseline jumper. Can't get it to drop.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Strickland. Here's Carroll. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Chicago making some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Jones. And Scotty Barnes is subbed in for Horton-Tucker. Here's Hawkins. Still without a bucket. Zubac screen. Fires it from 18. Carroll with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 10. Sinks it from distance. 9 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Bowl, he's checked in for Bryant. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Intercepted. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Van Horn to pass to Sprewell. They set the pick. Pass to Carroll. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Hawks lead by 16.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Hunter covering to end the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Chicago shooting their first foul shots of the night. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. From downtown, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Bulls trail by 17. Out to the wing. Releases. It's hauled in by Van Horn. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Carroll. The kick to Hunter from outside the arc. And it's Hawkins with the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back. They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Bulls have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. It's Barnes on the wing. Down low. Zubac. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Horn to pass to Sprewell. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Sprewell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Zubac. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Grimes, he's checked in for Chicago. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Hawkins. They get it again. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has gotten his first basket of the night.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Suggs, the pass to Johnson.
Stay on here.
Pass to Van Horn. Here's Johnson. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Van Horn. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside Barnes. Antetokounmpo for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Carroll's got his fifth rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Van Horn. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Keith Van Horn. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Hits both from the stripe. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Outside Grimes. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Now Zubac, covered by Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 35 left to play in the first half of basketball. Counted from distance. 15 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Williamson. Here's Bull. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. A minute 9 left in the first half of basketball. And he lobs it up top. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
Pass to Van Horn for 3. Barnes with the rebound. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. It's Barnes on the wing. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I like the idea. We know we can make that shot, but the defense wasn't having it.
And they're on the break. Here's Suggs. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Outside Bull. Back to Antetokounmpo with 1 on the clock. And that one's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Hawks ahead, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of
Checking out the circum. And that'll do it for us.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Atlanta leading by 23. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. We've got Jalen Suggs. He's out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Malone in at the center position. Here's Van Horn. Offline with a three. Here's Chicago now. And the shot goes. 10 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
He drops it from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside Bull. Here's the three. And the Bulls get it back. Good work there as it goes. Williamson's got 8.
It's asking for trouble if you don't keep Zion off the offensive glass. I mean, he will make you pay.
Pass to Van Horn. The three is up. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Hawks, Keith Van Horn taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Bull. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Williamson misses.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Hunter passes to Suggs. They set a pick. To the inside. And stolen by Bull. Outside Barnes. Deflects the pass. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Suggs. Here's Van Horn. From deep three-point land. Drops in the 3.
From the perimeter.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, you might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And here is Antetokounmpo to the left wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo to the wing on the left. Atlanta with the rebound. Van Horn to pass to Suggs. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Count it. He's got 6.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Barnes. Williamson with a screen on Suggs. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple, just a smart pass.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Malone. That shot off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hunter. Drills it from deep.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Make some noise for your incredible.
Zubac's checked in for Chicago. Atlanta making some changes here. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And there's the screen. Here's Johnson. Good D by Williamson. Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Johnson. Chicago with a rebound. And he lobs it up. Here's Sprewell. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 ball to go. Sprewell's got 6. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Pass to Sprewell. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2. Sprewell's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Right side Bull, the 3, good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one. And 1:01 left in the third. Sprewell. Johnson against Williamson. Johnson passes to Sprewell. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Here's the pick. Here's Sprewell. Hits a 3-pointer.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Zubac. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 16.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Johnson with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Over Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson. And so it's Atlanta up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Even
I got you. Pick coming. Hey, what's the pick? Pick. Hey, front him. In one. Foul. Corner. Watch him. Yo, checkers! Woo! Yo, watch him! Bust that!
Screen coming!
Oh. All right, man. That's what's up. Here we go.
Hey! Ow! Step out! I got Jskr. Here we go. We're going to push on the net. Shooter, no! Go. Hit that.
That's all you.
Grab it!
Hey, right here. Who got it?
Pick coming.
Blue. Screen.
Pick him in!
Give me that!
Shooting.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, say does that star
So Indiana wins the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tracy McGrady. Also Starks out there. OG Anunoby is out there with Pirtle. Into the lane. That misses off the backboard. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. To the middle. It's tipped. The 10-footer finds the target.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And here's Indiana. McGrady outside. Turtle with his screen on Mullen. Here's McGrady. Can't hit from 12. McGrady against Mullen. Pass the ball. From deep three-point land, gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 5.
This is what Ball is known for, an excellent passer and distributor.
Starks against Ball. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Back to Starks. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's good.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Starks against Jackson. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Starks. Pass to McGrady. Pirtle with his screen on Mullen. To the paint. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Ball against Starks. Here's Fall. And he goes in for the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Mullen. Shoots over Anunoby. Again, the Rockets score.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Houston. Poole's checked in for Indiana.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Rockets leading. Mullen with the ball. Picked up by Poole. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done. He's got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jackson against McGrady. Pass to Pirtle. Poole outside. High, arcing shot. Good work there as it goes.
Making a difficult shot look easy. Poole, so tough to guard at times.
McCollum looking it over. Puts up a 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mullen up top, covered by Starks. Goes up on the wing, and Houston again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Starks. Outside Mullen. And here's McCollum. Jackson, a screen on Poole, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Estes is Ely. He's checked in for Fall. And it's Caspian for Jackson. Clock at 2. And here's Poole for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Houston leading by 7. Inside. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Cullen passes to Azili. And got hung up on the dunk. Not quite enough elevation there, I guess. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Starks against McCollum. Starks outside. Shot clock at 6. And he takes the beat in stride and slams it home.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
The 3 from McCollum, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They lead by 5. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Jordan Poole is out there with Starks. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Krapuka into the small forward. Pass to Caspi. It's tipped. Howard Zealy. Now here's McCollum. Still scoreless. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCollum's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Rockets. The kick out to Poole. to Hartenstein. Starts outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Poole right side. Misses in close.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. In a wide open look for McCollum, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Rockets, Vucevic comes in for Festus Ezeli, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Casper. Pacers trail by 11. Poole the pass to Anunoby. Hartenstein with the screen for Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line. Ezeli's checked in for the Rockets. Mullen comes in for McCollum. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, Ball. Jacks up a 3. Pacers with the rebound. Anunoby left side. Starts outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Ball with it, picked up by Poole, and the shot goes down. Ball's got his first 2 points.
The inside game of Ball is there. As he gets stronger, I think it could be a real weapon for him.
Hartenstein with the screen on Mullen. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Outside Crowder. Six to shoot. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Pacers trail by 9. Starks kicks to Poole. Back to Starks. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Pacers, Muscala, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Jordan Poole. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ball against McGrady. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At 6'6", Ball is a tall point guard for sure. I mean, and that makes defenses uncomfortable and sometimes puts them in a bind where they can just foul.
Hartenstein's checked in for Indiana. Poole comes in for John Starks. Ball hits them both.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow, when you factor in how efficient he is already.
The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That is his first foul of the game. Casper, he's checked in for the Rockets.
For your Rockets, number 18,
Poole outside. Hartenstein with the screen for Poole. Clock at 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's McGrady. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jackson dishes to Casper. Poole against Ball. Now here's Jackson. Shoots over Anunoby. Jackson misses. Pacers trail by 8. Here's McGrady. Pass to Hartenstein. A rebound by Ezeli. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Down low. It's deflected.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
Bounce pass from Anunoby. Poole looking it over. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Goodbye is Ezeli. And to get open is Hartenstein. A shot by McGrady, no good. Rockets leading by 8. Outside, Ball. Takes it off the glass. Ball's got 6.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Indiana. Acapurdo comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And John Starks is subbed in for Jordan Poole. Anunoby passes to Starks. Hurdle with a screen on Ball. Starks against Ball. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Houston. 58 seconds left here in the second. Defended by Pirtle. Starks against Jackson. Houston needs to get a shot up. There's Ball with the 3. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Pacers trail by 10. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Outside Mullen. Pass the Ball. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And there's the drive.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
A shot missing. And we finished one half of basketball. Rockets lead by 10. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive?
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball. Really speaks to the focus and discipline.
Looking at the scenario. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And so here is Houston. They've got Fall. All out there with Mullen. And there's Jackson. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Ball, the pass to Fall. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pacers trail by 10. Starks kicks to McGrady. to start. Screen by Purtle. And a miss there on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Six to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Number 14, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
McGrady against Mullen. McGrady passes to Starks. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby in the corner. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Rockets leading by 12. Jackson, a screen on Purtle. Ball kicks to Jackson. Shoots it up. Here's Fall. Yep, that one goes in there. Fall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Anunoby passes to Purtle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Purtle. He's got so many moves, a lot of ways to get defenders to foul.
That free throw, no good. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Screen by Purtle. Starts the pass to Purtle. Oh, and the jam by Purtle.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the inside. And stolen by Anunoby. McGrady up top. Starks outside. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Starks has got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Ball against Starks. Now Ball. He's got 8, 4 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Rockets again can't hit.
And this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's stolen by Mullen. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Screen by Burton. Here's the 3. Fall with the rebound.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Stolen. Stolen by Ball. Pulls up. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Collins checked in for Lonzo Ball. And Indiana with a change here, too. Pools checked in for OG Anunoby. Starks outside. Hurdle with a screen on Mullen. He takes it in. Back to Poole. 5 to shoot. Pass to Pirtle. Here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Now Mullen, defended by Pirtle. Mullen's shot is off. Pacers trail by 11. Swiped it away. Goes up from the top of the key. The Pacers pull it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter, and it's in there.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Mullen against Poole. Fires the 3. You can't get that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McGrady passes to Burton. Again, Indiana.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
McCollum kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Rockets, Vazilis checked in for Fall. Crowder comes in for Jackson. And it's Seth Curry in for Mullen. McCollum against Starks. 20 seconds left in the third. Good D by McCollum.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
It's 3 outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Rockets on top, up by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. OG Anunoby is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Jskr in at the three, the small forward.
Number 18.
Rockets leading by 7. Outside Mullen. Back to Ball. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Nice work inside. Crowder knows what he's doing in there.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Tripucka. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Back to Ball. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Shot clock at 5. Crowder with it. Picked up by Hartenstein.
And guys, the shot selection has not been as good in the second half, and I think that's what's really affecting their field goal percentage.
From 17 feet out, yep, it counts.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to Ball. Outside Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Poole the pass to Tripucka. Hartenstein with the screen on Mullen. There's Tripucka. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Houston leading by 6. Outside Mullen. Back to Ball. Pass to Ezeli. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, showing good strength and body control there. Ezeli converts and gets a trip to the line.
Houston making a switch here. Fall's checked in. And Indiana with the change here too. Hurdle's checked in. And that one falls for Ezeli.
Almost 7 feet. Festus Ezeli is a classic center. He's strong, rebounds well, and excels in the paint.
And it goes down 2 points.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Anunoby against Mullen. Off target with his 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Tripucka. Off target from 3-point range. Rockets leading by 7. Ball with it. Picked up by Poole. Ball, the bounce pass. And here we go. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Pacers. Starks comes in for Poole. Stolen by Ball. Oh, here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Pass to Fall. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Leading right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Hurdle with a screen on Ball. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hurdle is a massive guy. Somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Jackson setting the pick here for Ball. A three. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady, defended by Mullen. Just 3 to shoot. From 19, that one goes.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Outside Ball. Starts with the steal. With the drive. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Pirtle. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Yeah, and I like guys when Pirtle gets into a groove and demands the ball. I mean, he's extremely dangerous when he has the hot hand ball.
A three. Good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Ball against Starks. The three is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Pirtle with a screen on Jackson. Anunoby misses the deep three. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Ball against Starks, and so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
They've led by as many as 14 points. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Unloads from 13.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Ball. And the three misses. So Houston wins it. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's Game 1.